Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be sharing how you can improve your writing skills in a foreign language. My first tip is that every time you are reading an article or watching a video in your target language, write down any sentence structures you think might be useful and practice using those sentence structures immediately. To do this, reading text written by native speakers or listening to native speakers are very important. By implementing these sentence structures, your writing will become more varied and flow better. My next tip is to write down a list of expressions you can use when putting forward an argument, making a suggestion, or expressing an opinion. When I am writing my foreign language essays, I like to have this list next to me, so I remember to use these expressions. At first, it might feel a bit mechanical, forcing yourself to use these expressions, but over the course of time, these expressions will come naturally when you write and speak. Using a variety of tenses will help your writing compositions look more fluent and less monotone. Before you start writing, remind yourself of all the tenses you know in your target language and put in a conscious effort to try to use as many of them as possible. For example, when you are writing about your future plan, you can still use the past tense to describe a past event that led to this future plan. My next tip is to find a dictionary that has example sentences. This will help you determine whether a word you've looked up is the right word to use. For example, if I look up the word letter, I get one word that means a letter of the alphabet and another word that means a letter as in the thing you write and post to someone. The example sentences can help me avoid using the wrong words. If you have reached conversational fluency in your target language, you can also try a monolingual dictionary. The dictionary will explain the meaning of a word in your target language. This is very helpful for your vocabulary. And also this way, you avoid using the wrong words because of mistranslations. My next tip is to learn relevant vocabulary together or to learn words that are often used together at the same time. For example, when you learn the word advice, also learn the word valuable and useful. This will help you associate these words together and therefore enrich your writing. Finally, it might sound counterintuitive that my final tip is to not be too ambitious. But here's the thing. In order to express ideas that our current language level doesn't allow us to express yet, we often have to rely on translations from our native language into our target language. But different languages tend to have different ways of expressing the same idea. So unless our target language and our native language are very similar, we often end up sounding unnatural or saying things in ways natives would not. In the long run, relying on translations will hinder our progress. So my advice is to use sentence structures you already know. This will help consolidate the grammar materials you have already studied, so you become more confident in using them in the future. All from me today. I'd love to know which language you are learning at the moment, so let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more content.